Yo, what up guys, Ross Scalps here, and in this video we're reviewing Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Alright, so the director of this movie is Wes Ball. And what movies did he direct?
Maze Runner, yeah.
Which one?
Maze Runner?
Yeah, which one?
The second one. Forget.
Alright, so this guy directed like all the Maze Runner movies, I think.
Oh.
And so, you got him. And then some of the notable actors are William Macy, the guy from, what is it, Jurassic Park?
Shameless.
What else?
Frank Gallagher. You got Kevin Durant. We just reviewed his movie too, the other week.
Well, basically the only human characters are William Macy and...
Freya Allen.
The rest are just chimps.
Yep.
Alright, so this movie... I haven't watched this series. I didn't really watch any of them growing up, any of the Planet of the Apes. I know the first one had James Franco in it, and that's about it. And so I binge watched all three of these, and I think the first one was solid, but the other two, well...
Yeah, the first was the best. The other two...
They just...
kind of long.
I think they were too long, and they didn't, like, explore what they should have or could have. They didn't do as... The expectations weren't met, I don't think. They just went from a human society to post-apocalyptic in one movie.
Those are the earlier movies.
So going into this one, I was not really looking forward to it. I already knew it was probably going to be like the second or third one. You know, just the story that's drug out way too long, and not really any like climax that hits. I don't know. That's just how I felt going into it. So basically, this movie is very similar to 2 and 3. A lot of elements from 3. So if you like those two, you will enjoy this movie. But if you didn't, you might be like this in the theater.
Yeah, it gets a little...
The first hour is rough.
It drags.
It drags. This movie could have been an hour and a half.
Maybe hour 45. Not close to 2.5 though.
2.5 was way too long. It's just the same thing that they've been doing. Is just they drag on them trying to find something. They just drag it on too long. I don't know why they do it. And there's not really like a lot of tension. Like yeah, his people might be taken or something like that. Someone got captured.
Yeah.
But that's like the same thing they've been doing. And they just take too long to get to it and resolve it. And the threat doesn't even feel like a threat really in this movie.
Well, for me, it felt like it was like a build-up because this is a movie that's set many generations later. They don't specifically say how many generations later, but it just felt like it was building up for like another, I don't know, maybe a sequel or another trilogy.
Yeah, by the end, they're trying to build something up for another sequel, and I just think the whole movie basically was like kind of redundant from what we've seen before. Like, there was nothing really new. Was there?
I mean,
besides the human element.
I was going to say, you get the complete opposite. You get the humans being the ones that can't speak and being primitive, and then the apes are running society. I mean, in the other movies before, you didn't really have that. It was always at a war, or the humans were still at the advantage. And this one is a complete flip around from that. Okay, so some of the things we might like... I mean,
No, some of the things is I like the girl, May. She was solid, and the orangutan or whatever was a good part of the story.
Was it Rocco?
Yeah, whatever.
He was great.
They were great.
But it's always the orangutan being the smart, wise one.
Yeah.
All of them.
That, and then I like the ending, how they kind of gave some redemption to the humans a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
Besides that, though, I think Noah was a weak protagonist. They tried to make him like a copy of Caesar with like similar birthmark.
Oh my gosh,
and they just kind of like forced him as the main character when he really didn't have any reason to be. Like, can you think of any reason why he should? He didn't go through something hard or anything.
He was just the elder's son, like the one that kind of ran their clan. He was just his son, and apparently had a lot of expectations. I mean, granted, in the beginning, I guess they've shown that he was like a really good climber and he was pretty smart.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like anything extra or above and beyond that you would expect from a protagonist. Like, he wasn't any kind of Caesar, I don't think. But this, like I said, felt like a build-up. So it could be building up because by the end, he was starting to be a lot more confident than he was towards the beginning. So, like, his character arc definitely changed throughout. And when he first met up with What's her name? Suna? I'm pretty sure it was Suna. When they first met up, after they'd been split up, she was like, "You've changed," or like, "Something happened to you." I forgot the exact words, but the characters could tell that he was changing during the movie.
Yeah, I'm glad they could tell. I don't know. This movie just... The main problem is it's too long.
Yeah.
But if you do enjoy these movies, then you will like this one. And for me, I don't really know why people enjoy these movies so much. The second, the third, this one, I'm guessing it's just the premise that apes rule and just seeing what happens with them and how they interact. Because besides that, I mean, I feel like these stories have been kind of weak. I don't know. I don't really see the appeal for these movies. They're not, I guess, bad, but just not my type. I just can't get invested with the characters, and not to mention the first movie, and they could have stopped it all on the bridge. But nope. Alright, so I think with this movie, I'm going to give it a salty popcorn.
That's my rating as well, salty popcorn.
And with that being said, thank you guys for watching another movie review. And comment below, if you agree or disagree with some of the things we said. And yeah, thank you guys again. It means a lot. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.